had a word of not having background now. Background was, yo, what's up, live man? This is Rich Out Live now. Welcome back to another live right here on the channel. Before we get rolling, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share this live. Don't forget to hit that bell so that you can notify whenever I go live on like this. Yeah. Oh, don't forget. Let me know in the chat where you all tuning in from. I'd like to see where our fellow riders are checking in from. Whether you're up north, where it's already early morning, or down south, still catching that warm breeze. Let me know where you're coming from. Now listen, I got a new video coming real soon. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be fire. I'm talking big, you heard? I'll talk more about that a little bit later. But first, we got to top. And the fact that riding season coming to an end. Yeah, coming to an end. Riding season is coming to an end. So let's talk about it. What are some things that you normally do if you're up in the Northeast when riding season is coming to an end? I know for me, I mean, I'm up in Connecticut, so we are starting to get cold mornings, random rainy days. Man, it is hitting us hard. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The season was a wild one. You know, I traveled to Canada. I done been to Virginia for all female ride and whatnot. Got to see that and experience that with my homegirl Gab and freaking Ro, riding with Ro. You know what I'm saying? Riding with Ro, she did her thing with that one. So if y'all make it to the next one, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I would say my favorite trip so far this year would have it been Detroit. Detroit. Thank you, thank you. Aries the goat. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so tonight, we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of it, of riding season coming to an end. Y'all drop in the comments. What was your favorite ride or moment this season? I want to hear about it. For me, there's nothing like being on the highway with the pack, everybody moving in sync, chrome glistening, pipes talking loud. That's what it's all about. But also, it's nothing more amazing to me than also riding with my homie. You know what I'm saying? Being able to hit different state lines and laugh about the craziness that goes along the way. Either way, I got to do a little bit of both. So tap in, tap in. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this live. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Winter storage 101. Let's hear what you all do for your winter storage. For me, I like to make sure my bike is clean prior to putting her up. Um, I like to make sure that the fuel tank is topped off, and I add my fuel cleaner, my fuel solution. So there's a few things I do: get the battery tender set up, and prepped and ready. I don't have a jack stand right now, or I don't have a stand to keep her on. Hopefully, someday I get that less roll and I just sit on that for the winter time until it's time to go. But right now she just is on the floor, so I definitely check my tires for riding season. Sometimes I get out there, I roll my bike back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that way it gets like it keeps the tires even out. I tend to do that like every 2 to 3 days. I don't like my bike just sitting there. So what are some of the things that y'all do for prep, for winter prep? For those of us who have winter prep, I know in Cali I ain't got to worry about that. I feel like sometimes there are like riders that skip certain steps. So I go through some steps that I do. All right. So first step I do is clean the bike. All right. Make sure you wash your bike. You know what I'm saying? Get it looking all nice. You know, because when you pull it out for the next season, riding season, you want your bike to be looking all clean, fresh, and good to go. You know what I'm saying? Don't just let your bike sit there all dirty and still got road grime from 2 months ago. All right, clean your bike. You know, I know some people say, I clean it when I get a chance. Nah, clean that bike before you store it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get all that, you want to get all that dirt and salt off. All right, don't let it sit. Not only that, as I mentioned earlier, top off your gas tank and throw in a fuel stabilizer. You know what I'm saying? That keeps the fuel from going, the gas from going bad. So make sure that this is an important step. Make sure you do it. All right. Battery game. Listen, it is important to either disconnect it or throw it on a battery tender. Just saying. Keep your battery fresh and ready. Me, I tend to have mine on a battery tender, and that's what keeps me going. You know, I don't disconnect my battery. Tires. Yeah, y'all gonna learn something today. Tires. Pump them up to the right PSI, or if you can, get the bike off the ground to prevent flat spots. So, what I usually do, like I mentioned a little earlier, is I tend to roll like once my bike is aired up to the right PSI, you know, out every few days or so, I'll go out to the garage and I'll roll it, roll my bike around the garage just to keep the tires from getting the flat spots in there. Do not let your bike sit. I'm telling you right now, do not let it sit. All right. You don't want to be the guy that's thinking that you're gonna get out there on the road, coming fresh out off the winter break, and now you gotta change out your tires like that. Actually, I might end up changing my tires anyway because I don't had them. I had one of them for like 2 seasons now. Not gonna lie. So yeah, it's the rear one, but it still looks brand freaking new. So technically, it's been off for like 1 season because I put it on like close to the end of last season. So, but yeah, I will be changing out both those tires because I want fresh tires when I hit the road next riding season. Let's get to fluids. Yeah, number five, fluids. Fresh oil before storage. Dirty oil sitting all winter. Mm-mm. Yeah, nah. Mm-mm. That's a no go. We ain't doing that. Get your oil changed. Trust me, I will be getting mine changed. Now I'm gonna ride until it starts about some snow. Or at least it's about to be hitting them 30 degrees. You know what I'm saying? But I will be getting my fluids changed. Six, cover your bike up. I don't care if it's in the garage. don't care. Cover your bike up. Mystique will be covered. I actually got a one of them, like motorcycle talks. So make sure you have a good one that's breathable. You know what I mean? You don't want any like mold or anything building up around your bike and whatnot. So make sure you have a nice breathable cover for it. The one I have is pretty good. I got the one from Harley Davidson. It's pretty good. They have other ones out there, so don't think that you have to get a Harley one. I'm not saying, yeah, go ahead out there and you have to buy a Harley Davidson cover. No, I don't care if this a brand. Kelly B was actually talking about this brand. I'll reach out to him and I'll find out that brand for you guys. He has their cover and I'll find out. But there's a few of them out there. What's going on, Preacher's Kid? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for showing up. And that brings me to number 7, which is my last tip. Where you store it matters. Okay, so I get it. Some people may buy them like little motorcycle shelters. I hear some people say they're great, but me personally, I don't think I would trust that, especially not with the way it snows out here. I'm gonna be honest with you, like that thing will probably be buried in snow and probably start cracking. Not even gonna hold you. Me personally, I feel like I couldn't trust that. Um, so yeah, where you store it matters. You know what I mean? Make sure you have somewhere with outlets for your video use battery tender. Make sure that it's not gonna allow crazy amounts of moisture in there. Like if it's like crazy rainy days or snow. You know what I'm saying? You want to ensure that maintain it. Hey man, that's all we can do. Hey, same thing here. I was supposed to be doing some lives, and I know I missed coming up on live a few like quite a bit of few nights. I would say been handling some stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to get back into the funk of it. But I figured I'd come up here and give some knowledge. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, once you figure out where you're gonna store it at, you store it somewhere that makes sense. You're good to go. Now, enough of that. I gave y'all that little spiel. Let's just brush that aside now. You know what I'm saying? Um, I want to talk about what's next on the channel. What's next for the channel? This is a motorcycle channel, and with riding season in New England coming to a end soon, I will say this: I do have another video coming out soon. Yeah. Um, it's not a long trip or anything like that. It's another upgrade to Mystique. So Mystique is getting an upgrade. So yeah, what it is, let's just say she's getting some new bars on. Yep, I'm getting Mystique some new bars. Uh, I'm not gonna say what kind of bars they are. Uh, you just gotta wait and see. That's what I said. You just gotta wait and see. I can't say I can't. As I said, I can't say too much. All I can tell you is that it's just new bars. It could be crash cars, handbars. Who knows? Right now, Mystique is looking pretty, as you see in this picture back here. Nah, I ain't gonna mess with y'all like that. But nah, I'm getting some new handlebars put on. Um, just ready for a new look. You know what I mean? Just ready for a new look. I think it's time. But yeah, this live wasn't going to be a long live. I just wanted to hit you guys with some knowledge on maintaining your vehicle during the wintertime and let you all know that I do have a new video dropping soon. So please, you know, stand by for that one. Oh, also, I am in talks with my local Harley. So hopefully I can see about getting some more things for giveaways. Even during the wintertime, if I can manage to get some things for you guys for giveaways, I would do my best to make sure I can get some more giveaways going. My goal is to at least have a giveaway once a month, if possible. So stand by for that. Oh, look at that! Appreciate that. So, but yeah, so I'm trying to get the giveaways going again. Hopefully I can get that up and running soon. But right now, in talks with my local Harley Davidson to see what's going on. Next year I will be doing a meet and greet at Hartford Harley Davidson on July 11th, and I will also be up there with a table and some merch on calendar. April 25th, I will be up there, and I'll have some merchandise, and also July 11th, I will have some merchandise. So be prepared to ride, see your boy. Um, the one on July 11th will end up having it'll be like a luau setup. It will be at Hartford Harley Davidson. Um, they'll have a pig roast. I don't do pork, but for the rest of y'all that do love, some good pork. I don't think I can say good pork, 'cause, you know what I mean? But because I don't, that's my personal preference. But yeah, they also have other food vendors out there. But for those of you who like, you know, like a roasted pig, hey, pull on up and come indulge in the festivities and come see your boy, come cop a t-shirt, or, you know what I'm saying, and chill, hang out, and talk with your boy. But I will say it will be a great, great time. But I want to say thank you all for showing up to the live tonight. But returning viewers, appreciate you for the love and support, and for new viewers, hey, thank you for showing up. But all right, Glide fam, that's it for the night. For the night vibe. Remember, just because the rider season is slowing down, don't mean stop the grind. This is the perfect time to prep, plan, and stay ready for when throttle season hits again. Drop your storage tips in the comments. Let's help each other out. That's what this community is all about. This is your boy, Shower Glide, and as always, thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and remember, keep 2 cats. Third out.